Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Lucy and I wanted to show you something I showed you guys on last video, which was this covers that I had created. I was trying to make it vintage and it was a successful by miracle because it was my first time, so I wasn't sure what I was doing. And I wanted to come up with something that had texture and it was different. And so I used napkins, and I have here a few of them that I was sent by a Happy Mail. So now I'm going to show you what I did. So I have a whole bunch of them that are beautiful. So I'm going to pick a couple of them today, and I am going to try this process again. There's a tissue here, so I'll probably try that too. It's different. And see what we can come up with. So last video, I started working on this one. I did put only PVA glue, and I haven't done any other texture or anything yet. So that's basically what I want to try today. So let me put on a brown bag so that doesn't make a huge mess here. Kind of learning from Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. She always put something underneath that she could use later. So I figured, why not do the same thing? It works. It works for her. So it should work for me too. So I'm gonna try it. So I got my water. I have some brushes. I think I have another one over here that I can use. This one is really good also that I got. So I've been using it for binding my books. So I'm gonna try something different. So I have here a matte Mod Podge, and this is what I had used in the other one, is a wax. So that's the reason why it had that texture. And then of course I used a little bit of gesso. So and some PVA glue, which is this one, the one that I use. I always use this for all of my binding stuff and tags or whatever I'm gluing. I put it in this tiny little bottle, and since it has a little tiny, it's easy for me to use that. I use some glue sticks too, but it all depends on what it is. Anyway, so I'm gonna start by adding the wax, and then I'm probably gonna have to pause so that I can blow dry it so it can dry, because it takes time. I left it there from the one day to the other for it to actually dry, and we'll see how it goes. So hopefully this time around it'll work. So see, this is like, it's got like a thickness to it, but it has like I don't know, like if it was like not oatmeal, but cream of wheat. That's what it looks like. And if the texture, except for it's a little more watery, and I'm making a mess already, but that's okay. So let's see if it does the same effect. I don't know. This is a trial and error for me. And what I did was I put it in a brown cardstock. So this is what I'm using, only because I wanted it to be vintage looking, so I didn't want to start with a white cardstock. I figure this is not it's a cardstock, but it's a what is it called? Of course, when I'm doing the video, that's when I forget. It's craft paper. So hopefully it keeps it nice and vintagey looking. See, there's the lines again. That's exactly what I got on the other one, so that's a good thing, because that's how I wanted it to be. And I might try something different, maybe putting some coffee, because I did save some of the coffee, cold coffee, so that I can spray it, and I've been using it on some other cards, so I put it in this little bottle so I could spray it. But I could also use spray stains, which I'm almost out of. I think I only have a little bit of this one. This one is which one is this one? Antique linen. I also have this one is the vintage photo. I don't want to use the other one because it's too dark, but I also have, see, walnut stain, and this one is very dark. And I also have this one, which is salvage patina, which I also bought the ink distress. I love that color, so beautiful. So I bought the pink one too, but I love that one the most. All right, so this one has, I think it's already creating that texture that I want on it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other one, get it done, just to show you more or less what I did with that one, because it came out really nice. It's just that it was my first time I was trying it out, and I put gesso on it, and I kind of like wanted to get rid of the shine, because even though this is matte, for some reason it's still shiny. So I can't find something that is better than that. If you guys know of something that it's better than that, let me know. I think that Barbara at 49 Dragonflies mentioned it once, but I can't remember what it was, and I don't know what video it was that she had it on. So I might have to probably sit down and look at her videos and see if I can find it, because I don't know what product was it that she used that was actually matte, like it said in the bottle. This one says it, but it's not true. So, or maybe it's supposed to have a shine, but not really, you know, not that much, but I don't like it. I just didn't want it shiny. Okay, so this is done. Now I have to let it dry. So I'm gonna put these aside. So I'm gonna close this up and put this in the water. All right. Now I have to let that one dry. So while that one dries, we can probably start a new one, because I wanted to do another napkin that I have. So I'm gonna move this one to the side to dry. I have a fan on, so, and let's use another bag. I'm collecting these bags because I'm trying to see if I can do one of those bag journals that Barbara made as well in 49 Dragonflies. I'm gonna link it below. If I find it, I'm gonna link it below so that you guys can see it. It is the coolest thing ever. She made it even like a little bag, I guess, because her bag had like a handle. This one doesn't have a handle, but that's okay. But you use this side as a pocket. It's really cool. I had to purchase it. It's my journal. I really wanted it for me. I was so excited when I got it. I said, okay, that's what I want. Anyway, I think this time around I want to try the tissue. So I'm going to cut this so that I can use enough for the top and the bottom of this paper, of this cardstock. So let's do, I'm going to cut it, let's leave enough space. So I'm going to cut it right here. Okay. Excuse me. Let's drink some water. My mouth gets so dry. Okay. So I'm gonna use some PVA for this one, like I did in the other one. And take off that thing that I just put on. Just so that it can grab on, and I can go ahead and put some on top of it. Okay, let's try this. Excuse me. Gotta stretch it out. Oh no, I broke it. I knew I was gonna do that. It's so delicate. All right. Let me get some water. Okay, let's try this again. You know what? I need a little bowl. I don't know why I didn't bring it. I totally forgot about it. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Let me put some of that in this bowl. I usually like to use this for the PVA glue because it helps, and I can add some water because it makes it a little bit more diluted, and it's easier to apply. It doesn't get stuck. So that's what I did with the other one, and it helped. So okay, let's try it again. Hopefully, but this time it's not a napkin, it's like a paper. This one is like a tissue paper. So this is the first time for me, so I'm trying everything. Let's see. And this PVA is clear, dries clear. So let's see how it goes. Let's go easy because I don't want it to break. Okay, hopefully it works. And I've seen somebody, I can't remember who it was, that used napkins and was doing this, and it kept breaking. Oh yeah, it was Barbara too. And she had to she started using a glue stick to glue it instead for her napkins. So I don't know if that's what I should do instead, but I haven't tried it yet. So far it worked the way I did it. So I think that if it's working, then I'm not gonna change it, right? But I could do a tryout one day just to see how it comes out if I use a glue stick. The only thing I think is this is permanent, so it won't come off. So now I gotta wait for this one to dry. Might be a lot and it's too wet, but it's okay. Well, maybe not. Look at what I just did. See? This is what I'm talking about. But that's okay. I can fix it. Oh, if it doesn't get stuck in my fingers. No. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just take it off. Because that's not going to be pretty. Let's just take it off. All right. Well, there goes my fail. It's funny being, I guess when you're doing a video, that's when it happens. But that's okay. I'm going to put another piece on the bottom anyway, so that should be able to cover it, maybe. Yeah, I can probably line it up about the same with the other one. Let's see. No, I don't want to line it up. I'll probably just take a little piece and put it there. So for now, I'm gonna do, okay, let's do this. So that way there's enough in the cardstock so that you can grab onto. See if it works. Hopefully it doesn't get messed up. Scared. Okay, let's try this. Now we'll cut the excess afterwards when it's dry. But for now, this part over here, I can take off. And then I can go ahead and get this little birdie here. And add it into this corner here. Add a little bit of this. So it fits and doesn't mess with the other birdie. Right? Let's do that. Let's do a patchwork. There. That's fixing it for me. Okay, a little bit more PVA glue. And I'm going to put some more water on this. I think I'll do it this way. I have a bottle with water too. it's easier, faster. There. So I like it a little bit watery. It's easier to put on than thicker because it feels like it's gonna pull it off. So let's be gentle again. And hopefully it works out. Like I said, this is a trial and error because I'm hoping that it comes out with this paper, this kind of paper, because this one is a tissue paper, not a napkin. The napkin is very delicate. It just kept breaking on me. And you can tell because there was some spots that I couldn't do. I should probably add more and patch it like I did now. I didn't think of that back then when I did it. Let's try and hold this. I wonder if it's gonna show like a line like that. Maybe I could put gesso there later. This line right here. Okay. I think these corners are not completely attached. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it now to dry as well. And then we could do another one, but with a napkin. So let's put this aside here. Put this one to dry. And we'll do another one. So here's another bag. And this time I have one more cardstock of craft looking cardstock. I have two actually. So let's do I like the sunflowers. But this one only has a strip of it. I have two of them. Is that gonna be enough to put them together maybe? Let me see. If I do one here and close it again. I should be able to do both of them. Like that. And that. That'll look better. Right. Or I have these. How many do I have of these? I have one of these. Do I have another one? Let's see. I don't think, oh yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So I do have another one of these. So we can do this one. Oh, but that's the same one I used. That's why. Okay, let me see. Do I have any more? These are the ones I used. A little bit. Oh yeah, that's the piece. Okay, so this is the one that I used. So we're not gonna use that one again because we did that one already. So, oh, this one is so pretty. Oh, is this the whole napkin? Oh yeah, this is the whole napkin. Okay, I want to do this one. So we're not gonna do this one right now because we already did one sunflower that's drying. And we did another one with the tissue paper and birds. So let's do the rose this time around. So let's see if I can get this apart. I think so. Let's see if I can do it. I did it before, but I don't know if I'm gonna be successful to do that again. Well, maybe I am. Taking the lining off. No, it looks like it only has one. Sometimes it has more than one because the other one had two of them. So I'll save the white one for whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm not throwing it away. I can probably use it for something else. So I'm definitely going to try this one. Oh, so cute. So cute. I love it. Love it. I love it. I'm going to use the whole thing. I'm going to put this right here. And whatever stays on, stays on. What doesn't will be taken off. So I'm thinking music. Let's do it so that it's all even about the same in the cardstock. So, okay. There's the line right there. So I would say it's about the same. And here's the end of the cardstock. So I think it's about the same. It's okay. I think I like it like that. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me see if I have enough. I should have enough. Oh, I didn't put anything underneath it. Should I? Let's just do it this way and see if it works like this too, because I don't want to move it. It does. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I don't want to move it. I think it's the right spot and I don't want to move it again. I did it with the other one and then it's not the same. Ooh, it's got the wrinkles. I like it. It's wrinkly. That's how I like it. Oh, wrinkly. Where's the edge of this card? I want to touch it. Don't want to touch it. I think it's probably right there. All right. think it's working. See, the napkin is a lot softer. You see it on the paper, I think. That tissue paper was a little bit harder to do. I mean, the texture is a little bit harder, not that it's hard to do. But the tissue paper is what's scary because it breaks. I mean, well, it did break. The tissue paper did break. But I think it's because I did it too hard and I put too much. Once you wet it too much, it breaks. That's what I've learned with my first one. Okay, so I think this is good. This got the little wrinkles, which is fine because I want that look on the paper. So now we gotta let it dry. And the other ones. So I'm gonna check if the first one is dry or not. Let's see. It's pretty cool. It's not. It is soaking wet. That means I have to go ahead and dry it. So I'm gonna pause here for a moment and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So it looked like with the blower, it dries when it's PVA glue. The other one that has the wax, it might not be dry until tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to come back and do a second video for this. For now, I'm gonna put in the wax on this one, which is the tissue paper, and we'll see tomorrow how this turns out. And I think that the video after I film it will probably air on Sunday or Monday. I'll put it up Sunday or Monday, but I'm not sure. I'm still learning how to edit videos and all that for YouTube, so it takes me longer than any normal person would do it. So I'm sorry about that. I'm new at all this and I'm trying to learn everything because I just love doing this. And guys, you know, I'm looking at this tissue, but I have a feeling I cut the bird's head right here. Look at, I seriously cut their head off. Oh, that's okay. We'll just figure something else up there because I want this as like covers for the inside of journals. So yeah, it's gonna look really pretty because I want to add texture to it. So I was thinking of like some fabric or lace or something. I have an idea, but I'm not sure exactly yet. So I'm probably gonna audition a few of them just to see what would look good and what wouldn't. But this is for the journals that I'm working on right now. I haven't finished the covers in the inside because I wasn't sure how I was going to do the closure yet and whatnot, but I've been working on the inside of each and every one of them. They all have sunflowers. They're different kinds, different digitals from different artists. So I'm using one from Liana Scrap, another one from My Porch Prints, another one from Martina from Teal and Tattered. The other one is from Gifts and Sand or something like that, I think. It's another place, I don't remember. But I have about 4 journals on this. And then I have another one, which is like I'm not sure if it's gonna be a writing or or a romantic kind of one. I'm not sure yet. I'm still debating on a couple of digitals that I bought, but just know it's not only digitals in those journals. I have all kinds of ephemera, and I have vintage ephemeras, and I have vintage papers in there, which was gifted to me by my Happy Mail. So I am using those in those journals as well. So in this going to be some Edith Holden pages, and of course I'm decorating, and there's lace and there's fabric and there's everything in it, but subtle, not too much. I'm still debating whether I want to put the ephemera inside or just put a little bit of ephemera and then do like a package or a big envelope full of ephemera that the person can use to decorate their journals. That way they don't have to think about what do I do in it, you know. They can just have something that they can decorate their pages with. So that's what I want to do, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that for all of them. Maybe a few of them, maybe a couple of them. That's it. Okay, so now this has the wax. So now this one is probably going to be done by tomorrow as well, like the other one. So I'm going to do the last one, which is the roses. But you know, I was thinking that because I didn't really take so much of the roses in here, that I may have to go ahead and cut this area here and add it once again to the cardstock. Oh, if it didn't get stuck to the paper, it looks like it did. Oh no. Well, I guess that idea is gone too. See what I tell you. Live and learn. Live and learn. It's stuck. It's literally stuck. See if I can salvage some of this. Nope. Well, I guess my paper bag has a design as well. So I might as well just leave it on there and use the paper bag, all, you know, decorated. Maybe I could do something with it, since I said I wanted to do something with the paper bag anyway, right? That's what's gonna have to happen. Okay. Let's do this side now. I don't want it to mess up, so I can't believe I didn't think about that. Oh, took the corner out. No. It's gonna ruin it. It's completely stuck. I mean, guys, I glued the whole thing in the bag. That's what I did. All right then. Well, this one is a little loose. I don't think it's gonna salvage much. Let's try. Oh, well, I broke it. So much for that. Okay. Well, I can probably do this flower right here. That might work. Let's cut it out. Let me use the little scissors. I'll try that. is fussy cutting. So let's try to glue that right here. So what I'm gonna do is, I need more glue, of course. Put some more water. My hands are getting full of glue. Excuse my nails. I have not been able to get my nails done because my eczema is so bad. It makes my hands pretty sensitive, and my nails too, so I get it in my nails. That's why I always had beautiful acrylic nails on, because I don't know what happened to the video and when did I stop recording. Because I'm doing it off my phone and I did not notice that it shut off. So I added, I cut another piece, so if that's not on the other video, I cut another piece of the flower and I glued it on that side so that we can cover that little empty space. And I have another piece here, but it's too small unless I add it to the corner here like that. But no, it's not gonna look right. So I wanted to cut a piece out of this one because I have another one and put it there. So I'm thinking this one right here, which is that one, and but I have to take it apart from this. And I find myself standing up now because I want to make sure that the phone doesn't just shut off and me talking to myself, which I still am anyways, talking to myself right now until you guys actually get to hear my video. But I felt like I was recording and I wasn't. See when that happens. And I've tried recording before, but I've erased the videos because it just didn't sound right, or because it was cut off too soon and I didn't know how to edit it, so I just stopped recording altogether and then erased the video. And I was like, that's not gonna work. I just need to play with it and see how it works. And so I did play with it for a little while, the app on how to edit, and it worked. I worked the first time, so I was like, okay, so then I'm going to start recording again and have some videos of what my process is while I am creating for these beautiful journals that I love. You know, I totally sympathize with Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, because she had told me that it's really hard for her to part from her journals because they are part of her now when she creates them, and then when she sells them to somebody, she kind of like doesn't want to get rid of them. And I totally get it. I create all these journals and I'm like, ooh, I think I'm gonna keep this one. Ooh, I think I'm gonna keep this one, because I put so much time into it. I fall in love with them so much that I don't want to give them or even sell them. So I just keep them there, and my daughter's like, Mom, no, you need to sell them or give it to somebody. You just continue making more. And I'm like, I just want it for me. This is so pretty. But yeah, that's a problem that I'm learning to deal with. I just want to keep everything. So I get it now. I heard them say that, even though I knew that I was like that, but I was constantly making journals for other people, but it was not through Etsy or anything like that. I was doing custom orders, and every time I made it for somebody, they were pretty happy with it, and I was happy that they got it because I knew that they love it as much as I did. So it felt good to do that. But when it comes to selling on Etsy, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to sell it. I'm gonna keep them all. But I love them all. But this is my little part-time job, so I need to part with them and be okay with it, especially if somebody really loves it and wants it. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I think that I can also cut out a piece of the music part and add it right here because this is a bit empty. So I'm going to cut from that same side of the paper, and I will show you in a minute because I don't want to put it on top of that because it's already wet and it'll get stuck, and I don't want that to happen right now. It'll mess it all up. So I have this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut through here. I think I want the writing as well. And not on this side. Let's see. Let's try and get that part off. And do this. Okay guys, so again my phone turned off, but this is pretty much dry. As you can see, they kind of like curled up a bit, but now I can add the wax. So let's do that, and then I think I'm gonna be done with this video because I'm not gonna be able to have them dry fast enough for us to see the end result. It'll probably be in the next one where I can put some Mod Podge on it, dry it with a blower, and then we can add some gesso to get rid of some of the shine, if there is any shine. If not, then just to paint or do some other stuff. So let's try. Let's go ahead and put the wax on. The cream of wheat. This is what I'm gonna call it. Yep. So I might do another video. I have so much scrap paper. It's ridiculous. I think my husband is looking at me like, why are you collecting all that trash? Because he still doesn't understand why I'm doing this. I don't understand why everybody looks at me like I'm going crazy, because I'm crafting and not actually working. But what they don't understand is my family is very ill and they deal with a lot of chronic illnesses. My husband, my daughter, and so we all live together and we all help each other out. My son, since he got off from the military, he's been with us too. He went through a rough time himself, and so he's home, and we've helped him, and now he's helping us, take care of each other, because my daughter's husband takes care of her, but when he has to go to work, the ones that are at home needs to be able to help out. And so that's what we do. It's the reason why I originally quit my job, because my family comes first, and it was killing me just having to go to work and know and be worrying the whole time that if something happened, nobody was here to help because everybody else was working. And I made the hard decision. I have to do it. Plus, I wanted my other daughter to finish school too, and she needed my help with the kids, and I don't mind having them. I love my babies, my little kiddos, my grandkids, but it's a lot of work because it's not two kids, it's 4 kids. And man, that was hard, because I know I had my kids back to back. I had 3 of them, and they were only about a year apart each. And it was a lot of work. I don't regret it. I love them, and I enjoyed having my babies, but I'm older now, and I don't think I have the patience I used to have when I was younger. Don't get me wrong, I do have patience, and I love my babies, and I have fun with them. They love crafting with me. Every time they come, they want to do something too. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing. And so I'm always home, and for me to have some sanity, this crafting helps me so much. You have no idea. Well, maybe you do, but this is part of my therapy. Okay, so then I'm just gonna stop it here, and this one to dry. This won't be dry until tomorrow, and I'll come back to see if it actually comes out like this in the end, because guys, I really love this. It looks pretty cool. I don't know, tell me, what do you think? Do you think this is a good idea? Have you seen this before? I don't know. If you have, I would really like to see it, so let me know which video would have been. But that's it for now. I'll do another video. I want to show you something else, because man, after all this work, I have so much scrap. I gotta show you what I have. It's ridiculous. So until now, I think we're good. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye now.